Since you're here comparing Aura versus LifeLock, then you've already done a ton of your homework. These are the two best identity theft protection services on the market. My team and I have been researching both for 3 years extensively, documenting every alert, every call we've done to customer service, and highlighting or testing every feature that Aura and LifeLock has. After navigating identity theft myself, and after helping hundreds of our viewers protect themselves from the same thing happening, I'll show you exactly how each of these services stack up and ultimately which service I trust my personal identity with. Let's talk about what really matters. Speed. How fast do each of these services alert you to potential threats? With Aura, they monitor all 3 credit bureaus continuously, and if someone tries to check it or something opens and changes, they alert you immediately to this. A few months back, I was testing both services, and I was alerted to the fact that someone was checking my credit report and processing a car loan. Aura pinged me instantly. I mean, within seconds of that car loan being processed, there was an alert on my phone. The good thing is that I was the one opening up that car loan. LifeLock's basic plan only monitors 1 credit bureau, which goes back to, well, which one does it cover and is it important to me? I mean, the great thing about Aura is that it covers all 3. LifeLock at the basic level just covers 1, leaving a huge gap in identity theft protection because, well, there's 3 and it's only covering 1. So the math is mathing. Here's the huge issue. With lenders or institutions, you never know which bureau they're gonna go with exactly. So again, it does leave a huge gap in being protected. Now, each service does give you the ability to lock 1 credit bureau and giving you the links to freeze or unfreeze with the other 2 bureaus. So they do share that similarity. Let me tell you, one of the biggest glaring differences that I've seen with these services is customer support. Now, all of them claim this 24/7 support, right? But here's where I was blown away. Aura answered my call, and here's the kicker. I tested it out at midnight on a Friday, and within a minute, I had a live person, not an automated situation or please let me find a representative. No. An expert answered my call, answered my question, and solved my issue at the time that I called. Pretty great. During normal hours, you do have the option of going with a live chat as well. Now, LifeLock does have customer support as well, but in our testing, their customer support was shown to be a little less consistent. Their email support usually took about 4 hours to get a response back to us. And when we called, we were on hold for about 3 minutes, which may not seem like a long time, but at the pace that thieves operate when they have your identity, every minute does count. After calling both services dozens of times during our testing, I will say that Aura's consistent availability and expertise puts him on a different league. Let's talk about identity theft insurance coverage. With Aura, their standard plan comes with $1 million in insurance coverage, which covers things like legal fees, stolen funds, and recovery costs. But here's the impressive thing. For just an extra $4 a month, Aura will up that $1 million policy to $5 million. This becomes especially valuable if you have significant assets that need this protection. LifeLock structures their coverage a little bit differently, so let me highlight it. Their standard plan covers $1 million for experts and lawyers and offers an additional $25,000 for personal expense reimbursement. If you opt in for their ultimate plan, this ups to $3 million, split between multiple categories. While personally I haven't had to make a claim, it is reassuring that both offer such an amount when the worst does happen. When it comes to dark web monitoring, we've found some varying differences with each service, with Aura finding more unique dark web alerts. On our initial scan, Aura found 9 potential leaks that were a huge risk. With LifeLock, it found 8. In our testing, both services focus on crucial information pieces like Social Security, credit card, and banking information. But Aura lets you just find or monitor more. For example, Aura lets you monitor 10 email addresses, while LifeLock only lets you monitor 5. What feels illegal but isn't? Data brokers. These guys scrape the internet to collect and sell your information to whoever wants to buy it. And I mean literally anyone. Very creepy, but I digress. The good news is both services monitor the internet for these data broker services. Aura continuously monitoring to make sure that your information does not get put back on these sites. Now, with LifeLock, there is a little bit of a difference, which is the fact that they only cover 19 data broker sites. And here's the kicker. They let you know where your information is, but they don't submit takedown requests on your behalf. You'll have to do that. I guess if you do choose to go with their basic plan, it's better than doing nothing. But I will say that having the process automated and having it consistently rechecked without you having to think about it is a very nice choice. Now, let's talk about daily use. What does it look like? What does each service look like? How does it function? Once you sign up, I will say that both services have a clean and easy to use interface. The only issue I have had is with LifeLock, Norton offers a ton of services, albeit they're not very good at branding those services. So just make sure you read carefully to know exactly what you're signing up for, and make sure you download the correct app. Let's break down pricing. Check out the description below for the most up-to-date discount. As they do change often, both Aura and LifeLock offer individual and family plans, but the way they're structured is a little bit different, so let me explain. Unlike other services, Aura isn't divided up by tiers. It's just you pay for how many individuals you want covered, making it a little more straightforward. Both services do offer monthly and annual billing, but Aura offers steep discounts if you choose to pay annually. LifeLock, on the other hand, does offer some savings if you pay annually, but I will say that it's not as significant. When it comes to what you're getting, Aura comes standard for everyone on your plan with 3 credit bureaus worth of monitoring, which is very nice, especially compared to LifeLock's tiered plan where you need to upgrade in the tier in order to get all 3 credit bureaus to be monitored. Remember, with the standard plan, you only get 1. I noticed this specifically when it comes to family plans. With Aura, everyone gets the same protection no matter who's on the family plan. With LifeLock, you might have to pay extra to get everyone on the family plan the same level of protection. After spending months of testing both services, I will say that Aura is the better choice for most people. Remember, you're getting 3 credit bureaus worth of monitoring, as well as dark web and credit alerts very quickly. The other thing you're getting on the plan as standard is automatic data broker removal services, which is huge to getting your personal information off the internet. Check out the description below for some discounts on whatever service you prefer to go with. And just out of curiosity, please, on the comments below, let me know what started your journey for identity theft protection. I'm very curious. Let's have a conversation below. We're all dealing with issues, and I'm curious to hear your story just as you've tuned into mine.